My name is Ling. I came to Australia in 2006 as a student, and after I finished my study, I obtained my permanent residency through skill migration. In about 2 years ago, in 2022, I was convicted of a criminal conviction and subsequently was put into custody. And because of all that, my visa was cancelled under the mandatory visa cancellation due to me failing the character test. It was a devastating news to me because after being in Australia for so long, losing my right to stay and live in Australia is the last thing I wanted to see. And that's when I started looking for a lawyer to represent me in relation to the visa cancellation proceedings. I found AHC Lawyers because they were specialising in immigration matter, and they do have accredited specialist immigration lawyers in this field, and that's the reason I choose AHC. Because of the importance of my visa, I was trying to get the best legal representations in my case, and I do have very high expectations for AHC Lawyers. In my matter, I was working with two accredited specialist lawyers, Jason and Angela. From the start, I was given a very realistic advice as to the difficulties that we're facing in this matter. I know that a lot of the lawyers tend to give the client rather rosy pictures from the start, but for me, being given the truth advice is more important than anything else. During the processing and preparations of this matter, I had to work very closely with Angela, and one thing I have to give special credit to was communication and the efficiency. From my own experience, a client could feel frustrated or lost in the legal matter because they don't know exactly what happened to the matter and what's going to happen next. But from my own experience, I was always given up-to-date information from AHC Lawyers, and whenever I call the law firm, they always try to put me through to Angela direct, where I could have a more clear conversation with the lawyers responsible for my matter. And even when Angela is busy, which I fully understand, I was also always given a time when I could speak to her directly. And I found that a very good way for me to manage my own expectation and work more efficiently with the lawyers in this matter. It was a tough journey from my visa cancellation and throughout the preparation of the matter and through to the final hearing. In the end, my matter needs to go to the AAT, which is the tribunal that will hold an open hearing to determine the outcome of my visa cancellation matter. Before the hearing, I was very anxious, not knowing what to expect and what would happen, but pretty much as soon as the hearing started, I was feeling reassured because I can tell how well prepared and how experienced my lawyer are. And I have to give special credits to Angela and Nick, who is the barrister that Angela picked for me in these proceedings. The hearing went smoothly. We raised all the points that we can raise and counter all the points we can counter in the proceedings. And that just goes to show how well prepared and how professional and technical that Angela and Nick were in this field. To me, it was a very rare and satisfying experience, knowing that both my lawyer and myself have given our all to this matter and has performed our best during the hearing. To say that Angela and Nick exceeded my expectation at the hearing was a big understatement. A couple of days later, I received the good news from Angela that my visa cancellation has been revoked, which basically means that I got my permanent resident visa back, so now I could continue to live my own life in Australia. Without the help of AHC Lawyers and everyone working in AHC Lawyers, I believe I wouldn't achieve a result that is as good as I have right now. I'm really thankful for Angela, Jason, Nick, and everyone else that was involved in this matter and everyone else who worked in AHC Lawyers for their support, their dedication, and their work in my matter.